my city, my shift, my Panther City grind. Panther City grind.
What is going on, everybody? Today is Sunday, August 23rd, and it is 6:12 p.m. I'm used to saying 6:12 a.m., but today is Sunday, and I don't usually work on Sundays. And I just want to make this video talking about how it's been with having 4 emeralds on Expedite and just having more, more experience, I guess you can say, doing catering apps, doing Spark. I also do DoorDash and Uber Eats. Barely do a little bit of Instacart whenever it's paying good. But I just want to give you I just want to be able to make a video about my earnings for this week. I've been posting the last couple weeks. I've been posting how much I make weekly and breaking everything down. But I just make a post and I put it on my YouTube, on my feed. And a lot of people like that. I saw that on one, I think his YouTube is like Bigfoot YouTube. I'll put it right here, Bigfoot something. He puts his like weekly earnings, and since I haven't been really recording a lot of my deliveries, I just want to be able to make this video and talk to y'all about how it's been. Like I said, being on 4 emeralds. I've been on 4 emeralds for a month, about 6 weeks now. I've taken about 36 orders since then. I just feel like the orders with 4 emeralds are shorter distance. The tip is higher. I feel like the items are lower, and overall you get more orders. Like there's days that I've worked on Expedite that I do a morning order, a lunch, and then another lunch or a late afternoon order, like 3 orders a day. But there's also days that I only do 1 order a day, and I think that's because I also have Meals Now and Fuja that I do caterings on. So most of the time I'm doing caterings on all 3 apps, and then we mix in some Uber Eats and DoorDash in between. Lately I've only been working about 30 hours a week. I'll probably say Monday through Friday and either Saturday or Sunday. This week I worked Sunday because yesterday was my son's track meet, so we had to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning. So really early. Didn't give me a chance to work my usual Saturday morning Spark run. But because we didn't go yesterday, I did go today. But I woke up a little bit later. I had my alarm in the morning, and I said, no, I need another hour at least. I didn't go to bed till around 1 last night. So went out like around 7:30. We were only out for about 3 hours, made good money. And the reason we stopped early is because we have this catering order right here on Expedite. I'll put it up here. It's not paying a whole lot, but there's the Sunday orders. The weekend orders are a little rare, so I want to go ahead and try to do as many as I can because of this right here. I'm down to a 98. I've been down from 100 to 98 for about 2 weeks now. I did show up to a morning pickup late, so knocked me down 2 points, and it really does make a difference. I have another friend. She's 4 emeralds as well. She's at 100%, and literally this past week, she has gotten $100 orders every single day, including one for tomorrow. So like 150, 130, 110, she gets the orders at 1 o'clock just like I used to before I got that ding. So after 30 orders, all your like late and your bails go away. So I believe we are about 17 orders in, so we still need about 13 more orders. So I want to get it done this month. That way we get the next month started with being at 100%. So that's the reason that I'm just going to start taking as many orders as I can on Expedite, so we can go ahead and get get that back up to 100, because that really makes a difference. Like I'm telling you, like every day at 1 o'clock, 1:01, she would send me a over $100 offer. It's like, dang. Now she didn't take all of them. Like there was one, it was like 110 or 120 for Dallas. She didn't take that one. She asked me if I wanted it, but I already had some orders on my other application, so I was like, no, I appreciate it, but I'm already booked for a couple orders over here on this side of town. So that's the reason I've like having Fuja as well. Fuja is another app that I love, another catering app that I love. It's not everywhere. I think they're only on the West Coast. They're starting to get to like Arizona and Texas. But I love that app because on top of whatever pay you're gonna get, you have potential of making another $20. You'll get an extra $10 if they give you 5 stars, and by they I mean the customer that orders, and then you can get an extra $10 if you get a review from them. Even if they say like Caesar was great, you know, setup was awesome, anything that they say, you get an extra $10 for that as well. So every order can get you an extra $20. Like this week, I did 5 orders this week, and all of them got a 5-star rating. So I'll get an extra $50, and the cap is five orders, so an extra $50 you could make, and an extra $50 on the review. So it caps it at an extra $100 you could make potentially on top of the pay you're already gonna get. So that's the reason that when I do those orders, I like the setup. I try to do them as perfect as I would want my setups done, like if I was the one ordering, just because you do have that potential of making an extra $20 on every order. But yeah, we're on our way to pick up this Expedite order, and like I said, I just want to make this video just, you know, showing y'all how much I've been making. The last week we made over $1,200 working about 35-ish hours. The week before that we made about $1,100 working about the same hours. This week, since the kids already went back to school, I'm not working my full 6-7 hours a day. Like I've been working maybe like 5 hours a day. So I'll probably say I've worked about 30 hours this week, and this is how much money we made. So over $1,000, $1,000 and about $80. One of my highest earning apps that I've done this week was Expedite. So on Expedite, we did 6 orders totaling $290. And then right behind it, Fuja, doing 5 deliveries for $272. And then Spark, 6 deliveries, $210. This week we did a lot of routes, so that's why the pay is a little high on those Spark orders. The routes are paying really well. They're mixed in with like grocery orders and online orders, but I try to take the ones that are like an hour and a half and lower for about $40 and higher. So we did a couple of those this week, and then after that, the next one would be Uber Eats with $178 for 19 deliveries. Now, when I'm doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, I try to get at least close to $10 as possible, just because, I don't know, I feel like now that I'm used to catering, you know, I want that amount to be higher, and I don't want to be doing $5 orders, $6 orders. Like I want to make it, you know, be worth my time pretty much. So yeah, we did 19 deliveries and we did $178, so almost $10 an hour. Now maybe we took maybe a lower than $10 order if it's like short distance, or if it's an order like going to where I'm trying to be, then that's when we'll take something paying, you know, less than $10. Like for example, today I was already done with everything. I was on my way home and I had DoorDash on. I picked up a $7 Sonic. While we were on the way to Sonic, it was going like 2 miles. While we were on our way to Sonic, they added on another order for about $5 and some change for like an extra mile. So like I was already going there, so that order turned into almost $12. So, you know, I was fine with only making that 12, but I mean I was fine with only making that $7 because it was a short distance, and Sonic you don't even have to get out. Like, you can go into the drive-thru and you can get the food there. So stuff like that makes sense to me. And then another catering app that I have is called Meals Now. We only did 2 deliveries on there. It's hard to get deliveries with Meals Now just because you have to be consistently on the app, and the person that hits accept the quickest is the person that's going to get the order. So it's a little harder to get the orders, but I only did 2. And then the next one will be DoorDash with 7 deliveries for a total of $56.15. So like I said, I'm trying to make it as close to $10 an order as possible. And then finally, the app that we did the least on is Favor. Favor is an app that is only here in Texas, I believe. Every time I post something about it, everybody says like, oh, it's only in Texas. So I guess it is only in Texas. And there's a lot of grocery deliveries with that app because they're owned by a grocery store, but there's also a lot of regular restaurants as well. And with Favor, you can they send you either just to pick up and deliver, and there's also you order the food and deliver. So I really don't like the order and deliver just because it'll waste a little bit of time ordering the food. I usually try to get the pick up and delivery. So we only did about $12 with that app this week. It was just a pick up and deliver. And just like that, we're out at our catering order. I'll include this catering in this video so y'all can, get a little bit of extra content. But yeah, overall, that's how much we made this week. My goal lately is to make at least $1,000 a week, which is awesome. Like, when I first started this gig work, I was happy making $100 a day, and slowly, just like Pedro says, slowly, and you get more apps, you get consistent, you get better and better at what you do, and your earnings are higher. So like I said, when I first started, I was happy making $500-600 a week. I was cool with that. Now I'm trying to make $1,000 a week in less hours. So the reason that I wanted to become 4 Emerald is to be able to do less orders, making the same amount of money. I don't want to be out 10 hours, 12 hours a day, doing gig work. That's not the reason that I did this, but I understand there's people that do it. And yes, you can make a good amount of money doing it all day, every day. But that's not the reason I did this. The reason I did this was to be able to have the freedom to spend time with my family, to not have a boss, to be my own boss. If I want to work today, I can. If I want to take off, I can. So that's the reason that I love gig work. And, that's why I started documenting it. And I love these small channels that I've been encountering on YouTube that are just starting. They have less than 10 subscribers, and because I was there once, and thank y'all so much for subscribing. I mean, we're at like 558 subscribers right now. Obviously the goal is 1,000 to be able to get monetized, but I just want to thank everybody that subscribes. And if I ever helped anybody, please hit that follow button, subscribe, and it'll keep me motivated to make these type of videos. And yeah, let's go ahead and pick up this order. Let's go. All right, this order right here is for Piatta Italia street food. I've been here a couple times. This order right here, it's not that much food. It's about $200. And it is going to a home. So I've done a few home orders before. They're pretty easy. This one doesn't require a setup. It's just going to be a drop off. Oh, excuse me.
Do we have someone here for a cater order?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I was wondering. Okay, here you go. This bag, dude.
That's it?
It's all ready, yeah.
Awesome, appreciate it. All right, guys, as y'all just saw, the food was ready to go when I walked in. They have it in a thin catering bag. I always like putting it in my own catering bag just because it looks a little bit more professional. So it fit right in, and we are only 12 minutes from the drop off. Like I said, it's going to a house. We don't really do a lot of houses, but I've done it before. It's not horrible. I mean, just going to someone's house. I take it as like a quick DoorDash order or Uber Eats order. And this one's cool because it's not even a setup required. It's just going to be a drop off at the door. So quick and easy little order. And yeah, like I said, I just wanted to make this video just to show y'all that, you know, you can make good money doing gig work if you treat it like a business. I treated mine like a business. I don't really set daily goals. I mean, sounds good when you like average it out, but I don't really set daily goals just because you can have a bad day during the week, but you can also make it up the following day. So I tried to have a weekly goal. Like, for example, on Friday I knew I was about $70 short from making my minimum, which is $1,000. So I was like, I'm not going out Saturday, I gotta go out Sunday. So that's the reason we went out today. Made good money this morning, making good money now. So it's gonna end the week with a good amount. And yeah, we'll get the week started tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully we hit another $1,000 goal this coming up week. And yeah, that's how you pretty much do this type of gig work. I know there's a lot of people, it's all market dependent. There's a lot of catering in my area, which I'm grateful for. A lot of places it's not. A lot of places, you know, you have to rely on Shipt, or you got to rely on Instacart. So you just got to figure out what works in your market where you can make the most money you can, and just stick to it and try to, you know, have status on those apps. That way you get the best orders. Like, for example, in my area, I'm pretty sure if I was on Uber Eats Platinum, I would be getting great orders, but I only use DoorDash and Uber Eats to get my in-between of catering orders. So catering orders is like my priority, then Spark, then Uber Eats, DoorDash, and all those. So yeah, we're gonna go drop this off, and I'll catch y'all once we get this delivered. Let's go. Good afternoon. Very good, thank you. Have your easy cater order. Awesome.
Thank you.
I like your cars, man.
And we're coming.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, all done with this order. This order right here paid $46. So not too bad. $46 for less than an hour. I'll take that every day of the week. And like I said, Sundays, the weekends are not for catering orders. So when I saw this pop up, I was like, yeah, I'll take it. Even though it is in the evening time. When I first picked it up though, it was at 6:40. It was an hour later. It was gonna be a 7:30 pickup, and then a couple hours later it went down to it changed times an hour earlier, which worked perfectly. with my schedule because it is a school night, so we gotta get the kids in bed by 9. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty much the end of the video. Just like I said, I just wanted to make a little quick weekly earnings report video. I think I'll make these weekly now, even if I don't have an order, instead of just posting the numbers. I'll make this video. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all like this type of content, please subscribe. And if you do want to start catering or gig work, check out my storefront. It's going to be linked down below. I do get a small commission every time you purchase something that helps out the channel, so I appreciate that a lot. And yeah, make sure y'all like, sub, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.